Hello, beautiful people. I initially was not going to make this video because so many people have put it out there. But since I did the research and went through the work of doing it, in addition to picking up other things from others, I'm going to put it out there. It seems as if Australia is reverting back to the original origin, which is a penal colony. Cue the movie Songbird right about now, and if you've seen Songbird, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Originally, I know a lot of people are saying that Australians are not fighting back. It's probably because back in 2007, their firearms were taken from them, which is, you have to pay attention to Australia and New Zealand, places like that, because it's gearing up for what may come our way here in America, as well as other parts of the world. More than half of Australians are locked down. Curfew is in place, along with hefty fines for non-compliance. To keep track of people that are quarantined, because they're only out for an hour of recreation or going to the grocery store every day, and that's only one person per household. In order to enforce this, an app has been developed to enforce home quarantine. So yeah, it contacts people at random, so it's not like you know what time they're calling or anything, asking them to provide proof of their location within 15 minutes. So you have to show where you are. I don't know why they won't just track your phone. I don't know. Anyway, I guess because your phone could be anywhere, you could have left it at home. I don't know. Travel has been cut off between states, so you can't go from Melbourne to Brisbane or Perth to Adelaide or wherever. I don't think. I don't know how their states are set up exactly, but they can't go from state to state. That would be like me crossing the state line into Arkansas, and Arkansas is only 15 minutes away from me. Anyway, tens of thousands trapped overseas due to monthly limits on how many people can return home. So there are Australians out there that were living in another country or visiting another country when all of this went down, and depending on how things fall, whether they've been able to return home or not. Let's see, what else? Beginning September 13th, families in high-risk parts of Sydney, this is only for Sydney, can leave home for 1 hour of recreation, provided they're fully vaccinated. Groups of 5 are allowed to congregate as long as they are fully vaccinated. Not sure exactly how Victoria or any of the other states are handling it. I know in Queensland, they're set to have 2 COVID camps, think FEMA camps. One of them holds 800 beds, the other one holds 1,000 beds. So they'll have 1,800 people combined. And if I'm not mistaken, one is already almost done, if it's not done already. And like I said, you may be wondering why Australians are not fighting back. Like I said, in 2007, if I'm not mistaken, their firearms were taken from them. Very few people have firearms. I know they are protesting, but that's about it. They're not actually fighting back. And I'm sorry, when the Prime Minister gets on TV and says that they're entering into the New World Order, or accidentally calls it the New World Order, which I don't think it was a slip up, but hey, who am I? It's pretty bad. Oh, I forgot to put this in because I learned this actually from Jason, if I'm not mistaken. When you're quarantined in your house, you have to have a quarantine sign on your house or apartment, condo, wherever you live. You have to actually put a quarantine sign on your front door saying that you've been quarantined. I've heard of teenagers getting out, just to have fun. You know how teenagers are. We were all teenagers once, right? I've heard of them being pepper sprayed, arrested, fined. If I'm not mistaken, a couple of them were possibly beaten. And I'm like, you're out in the fresh air, and if you're by yourself, I don't see the purpose of all that. But hey, they have even gone so far as to kill rescue dogs to keep people from going outside so that no one adopts an animal and needs to take it outside to relieve itself, and supposedly taking the dog for a walk. Yeah, it's pretty bad there. I'm glad I got a chance to go before all this happened. But yeah, it's terrible there, and I hate to see it that way. If you want to look it up on YouTube or Facebook, I mean, I've seen videos of where the streets are empty. Like, even when we were in quarantine, at least here in Memphis, the streets were never completely empty. I mean, except late at night, duh. But we didn't have a curfew, and we still had some places open, which I'm sure they do because, duh, you can go to the grocery store. But I mean, we had grocery stores, we had Walmart, Target, a lot of the big box stores still open. So, I mean, I know for a fact I was going out at least 2 to 3 times a week going shopping. So, and it was for way more than an hour. But I hate to see such a beautiful country with such great people come to this. And if we're not careful and we don't heed the signs and the warnings, this same crap might be tried to be put on us. We have to stay vigilant. We have to do what's necessary in order to make sure that we don't get that way. Okay, people, that's about the end of my rant. Take care. God bless. Take care of each other. God bless America, and see you next time.